Tiffany Wilson, Aries Buildings.
Oh, thank you for joining us, Tiffany. It has been a wild day today. You know, as we're getting close to Christmas, we're getting our year-end interviews in and wishing happy holidays and Merry Christmas. And let's not forget Kwanzaa is on the 26th. I know how much you celebrate Kwanzaa down there in the Permian, so it's been a busy time. How about you? How are you taking in these holiday times? And by the way, as a two-time COVID recipient, how you feeling, first off?
Well, COVID hit our family hard, but we have recovered and things are going well here in the Permian, and excited to be alive, excited for 2021 for sure.
Are you staying busy during the holiday times, running around, kissing babies and shaking hands and things? Oh, never mind. You can't do that anymore. Bowing down and fist pumping or whatever?
We've started with the fist pumping now, but everybody's got smiles on their faces. We're doing a lot of, I've seen a lot of donations going on. I've got one company that they've donated so many bunk beds to some of the shelters and treatment centers. 2020 was hard on a lot of people. We didn't realize how much need was out there, and that company, they really helped put a lot of people back in beds in the Permian, and it's just amazing to see what's going on.
Of course, Tiffany is part of a group of female professionals down in the Permian who really spearhead a lot of community events, a lot of nonprofit events, and they're group, like I said, a group of professional women down in the oil and gas industry in the Permian, as well as oilfield chapters, the Oilfield Connections International. Understand there's going to be some new announcements being made on some officers and et cetera. So sometime in January, my understanding is the meetings will kick up again or start up again for the Oilfield Connections International. Is that right?
Yes, sir. Coming February, we're still watching, seeing the numbers, but we want to make sure everyone's safe. After we lost Greg this year, he was the president for the Permian chapter here, but we prayed for his family and blessed his heart. We're going to move on in his legacy and keep things going. So we're excited for that and excited for a lot of things to come. So,
if anybody would like to send Greg's family anything, certainly you can reach out to Tiffany. But I've been directing everybody to Sarge. Between Sarge Summers, his wife, and Greg, Sarge just kind of took over as kind of an ambassador for some of the people through the OCI network that either were fighting COVID or impacted by COVID. So I just been, go ahead. Sorry.
He's definitely been a soldier through all this. Him and Greg, they've been great friends for so many years, and his wife in the hospital. I can't imagine what he's gone through, but you can tell how strong-minded he's been through it, and I think it's amazing how he's holding his head up through it.
Well, let's transition into some other topics, and it has to do with Aries building and some of the oil field activity that you guys have going in. Now, you've kind of taken over as kind of a national U.S. oversighter, if you will. So let's talk about the different camps that you guys are in and what you have available before we wish everybody a happy holiday. How many different locations do you guys have again?
So we have North Dakota, Oklahoma. We have 4 in South Texas. We've got 2 major ones out in West Texas. We've seen a lot of activity start up down in South Texas again. We actually moved Julie Richardson out of Oklahoma, and she's the regional ops manager in South Texas, and looks like we consolidated back in March when the first crash came in by April, so we had 2 of them running. Now all 4 camps should be up and going this year down in South Texas, so we're really excited about that. It's great to see the momentum come back and everybody smile on their faces that every day someone gets their job back, and that's a blessing in itself, watching how everyone's come together through 2020 and helping families and their oil field families, it's the reason I love this industry so much, when it falls, everybody sticks together. So I'm excited to see it rise.
Crew camp, man camp, temporary housing. I forget the actual name that it's called these days, so I'll just say.
We actually have it all. We have lodges, we have cabins, we have camps, or some call it man camps. Back in the older school, we tried to change it to remote lodging, but at the end of the day, it is man camps.
Remote lodging, that was the word. Okay.
That we put on construction sites. We have connexes. We can do it all. Anything modular, Aries.
And you guys are full service, right? You got the cooks there.
We're a full turnkey for anything modular. So it's Aries is definitely a leading industry in the modular service. So
yeah, I've seen you've posted pictures at is it the mess hall, or is there a dining service or something?
Absolutely, dining services all in West Texas. Have a big Christmas dinner going Friday. We're going to be taking meals out to people on location. New Year's Eve, we will be out on a frac pad with one of our customers. And, the only way to bring in the new year is with coffee and black-eyed peas and cabbage for the ones that have the superstition. So,
Wait, what now? You're going to have what in cabbage?
Black-eyed peas and cabbage. It's good luck and prosperity. So here we go.
Dear Lord, keep the beer away or you guys will be flaring. Holy smokes, from the cabbage and the holy.
We keep it alive out here.
You guys might be powering those gas things there by holy smokes, black-eyed peas and cabbage.
I had one of the field supervisors call me and tell me that he heard we were going to be out on location. He said, I'm going to eat 365 black-eyed peas. I said, all right, I'll make sure your bowl has 365 black-eyed peas for good luck every day.
I was going to say, if you guys were inside of a building, you'd blow the windows right off that place. Holy smokes. Okay. Good thing you're outside. All right. That's a good thing. So New Year's, though, that's kind of a great idea out on a rig, a well pad, to go celebrate
Absolutely.
New Year's. Yeah. How fun.
It's the only way I can see myself celebrating. I've looked and, a lot of people celebrate, we'll be in our homes or at parties and I would like to be out in the place I love the best, and that's the oil field with everybody out there working. So that's where I would love to spend my New Year's Eve.
Well, let's talk about 2021. What do you want customers to know that you guys are offering out there right now, and people planning for their 2020? I'm sure a lot of budgets are already planned and everything, but hey, it's never too late to get a word in edgewise. So let's try to get a word in or two, huh?
Yeah. So if you're in need of workforce housing, if you're in need of hotel style one-space stay, anything like that, Aries Buildings is here to assist all the way from Texas to North Dakota. If you're new into the oil field, connect with some of the ladies or connect with oil field connections, oil field helping hands. Get connected. That's where the start begins. I mean, we're all here to help.